Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's rivalry matchup between Lake Central Indians and the Munster Mustangs. I'm Colin Tomaszewski, and not only is another chapter of a bitter rival between Lake Central and Munster, but this is also a sectional semifinals game. For more on tonight's matchup, I'm going to turn over to play-by-play commentator Giovanni Alcantar. Giovanni, what do you got?
Thank you, Colm. I think Munster tonight needs to get off to a great start on offense like they did against Lowell on Wednesday night, but they cannot go down big like they did against Lowell. Lake Central dominated Crown Point on Wednesday, and if Munster wants to win tonight, they cannot go cold from the floor like they did on Wednesday night.
Well, as you mentioned, Lake Central was able to dominate the game against Crown Point as they won pretty convincingly, 42-29. How can they have a repeat of that tonight?
I think a component to that game was they were able to dominate the boards, and they were able to limit turnovers like they did against Crown Point. Lake Central had a lot of second chance points on Wednesday, and if they can get guys like Justin Graciano or Keon Sellers to get them some offensive rebounds and get them more second chance opportunities, it's going to be a long night for these Munster Mustangs.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for this rivalry game against the Munster and Mustangs and the Lake Central Indians. We'll be back here shortly for tip-off. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And it is about to go down.
The big rivalry. Me and Coleman have been waiting for this one all day.
Yeah. Came in the school this morning, saw that smile on Giovanni's face, and we both knew it's the day. Sectional, there they are.
Well,
Lake Central, full student section tonight. This is amazing.
Very full. And me and Coleman are still calming ourselves down from that last game. Hammond Morton.
Oh, wow.
Wow. What a win by them
What a quarter.
against East Chicago. Well, here we go. Lake Central starting five. Derek Hobbs at point guard. Connor Tomczyk, Justin Graciano, and Keon Sellers, and Jack Davis.
Here we go.
Respect shown by both teams. The players are showing respect for each other, not so much the fans.
Javon Morris will go up for this. Now, the last game we saw him, he played pretty well.
Him and Josh Davis, if you leave them open, they will hurt you. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Keon Sellers and Javon Morris.
Here we go.
This place is ready to roll.
There's electric in here.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And we are off. Lake Central wins the tip-off. Derek Hobbs takes over Lake Central, guarded by Josh Davis. Gets it to Connor Tomczyk. Back to Jack Davis. To Keon Sellers, the senior. Connor Tomczyk. Ooh. Tomczyk. In and out for the two.
I have to admit, that was a good shot.
Could have been a great start for Lake Central. Here we go, Javon Morris.
He will take that three.
Josh Davis is not scared to shoot from deep. He does not care who is defending him. Here we go.
Yeah, yesterday he was shooting from the DAC logo. That's way downtown. Can't seem to find an opening here.
That is beyond the NBA line.
Oh, Lake Central's just giving it to him now.
He's trying to drive against Justin Graciano. It's going to be a foul.
Buckle in, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a wild game.
As it'll be Josh Davis to inbound. It gets it to Javon Morris.
There we go.
Davis going inside.
For three.
Open three for Mahoney. No good. Keon Sellers almost had the rebound. Gets it to Connor Tomczyk. As Justin Graciano, the senior, will take it up for Lake Central. Derek Hobbs on the outside to Jack Davis.
Still scoreless here.
Tomczyk. Inside to Keon Sellers. Keon Sellers for two.
Bang! Wow! Way to start the game.
Lake Central gets their first points on the board as they lead 2-0. Able to get a score with just a minute into the game. Here we go. It's Tommy Maloney.
Look at Morris there. Oh, there we go.
Going inside. And no foul. Graciano able to get the rebound to Derek Hobbs. Derek Hobbs gets it to Jack Davis. Jack Davis almost bobbled that one. Tomczyk to Sellers. Back to Derek Hobbs. Jack Davis
for three.
And it's no good. Sellers able to get the rebound. Keon Sellers puts it back for Lake Central.
What a player.
Keon Sellers, as we mentioned in the pregame, you cannot let Keon Sellers and Justin Graciano get the offensive rebound. They will hurt you. And Keon Sellers just showed why right there. Morris for three. Hits it.
Puts Lake Munster's first points on the board. It'll be 4-3. Lake Central with 5:42 left in the first.
Jack Davis to Keon Sellers. Derek Hobbs has some room to shoot.
Puts
Puts it in.
An agile player here.
Derek Hobbs, the sophomore point guard. Played varsity his freshman year. Incredible player.
Now, Munster is supposed to be the heavy favorites against Lowell, and that was a close game.
And they were able to start strong offensively in that game. Right now, they find themselves down 6-3. Well, we're still only less than 3 minutes in. It's Josh Davis, the corner three, and he hits it to tie the game.
Wow.
Him and Javon Morris are just unstoppable once they get going. Jack Davis gets to Derek Hobbs. Graciano thought about shooting it. Woo! Connor Tomczyk from deep. Connor Tomczyk with the three. What a start for Lake Central from beyond the arc. Eric Yurge, player to watch out for, and Graciano able to get the ball. Hobbs taking it, gets it to Jack Davis. Jack Davis from deep. Jack Davis with the three.
You know, this is just something else.
Lake Central, could you ask for a better start?
I mean, for first quarter basketball, this just seems like the last score we just saw, back and forth threes from that last game.
See how Munster responds on this possession. Tyler Zabrecki to Josh Davis. Josh Davis able to get the two over
12-point,
Jack Davis.
4-point lead here.
Hobbs gets it to Jack Davis. Jack Davis just had a three
Deep pass
2 possessions ago. Connor Tomczyk. Hobbs. Graciano. And this Lake Central team really dialed in right now. Graciano for 2. Graciano with the 2. And Graciano is so hard to stop once he gets inside.
He is lethal under that basket.
Great all-around player. Josh Davis
Underneath
gets
the
it
net.
inside to Maloney. Maloney for the 2.
That was Javon Morris for the 2. Davis
Josh
for 3.
Davis. Excuse me, Jack Davis. Zabrecki is fouled by Connor Tomczyk going up. And he will come to the line to shoot 2 free throws. 2:51 here to go in the first quarter. What a first quarter has been. Lake Central on fire to start the game. And Munster just keeps coming back.
Coach Mike Hackett is fired up.
Tyler Zabrecki will come to the line. Not going to have it easy shooting on the near the Lake Central student section.
They're just laying it on him.
Tyler Zabrecki hits the first one, and second one is good. Derek Hobbs taking up for Lake Central.
I tell you what, it's not going to get any quieter in here tonight. Oh.
And for the game, Zach Dubel checks into the game for Lake Central. Coming in for Jack Davis. Inbound to Dubos. To Graciano. And really, that Munster student second can now hold a candle to the Lake Central student second. Oh, and Hobbs
Easy turnover there.
turns it over. And he missed the layup. Zabrecki able to get the rebound. Zabrecki goes up, and a block by Lake Central. Graciano able to get the rebound. Hobbs taking it up. Gets it to Tomczyk. Graciano.
No.
He's dangerous when he gets a 3.
He will take that 3, too. I've seen it before.
Hobbs, 2. No good.
Sellers for rebound.
For 2. That one's no good. Dubos. And Lake Central will keep the ball. Beatty and Straponi will come into the game. Coming out is Derek Hobbs and Keon Sellers.
That kid has been goaltending. He's pulling on the net pretty hard.
Inbound. Beatty will inbound it. Beatty gets to Straponi.
Straponi can't find an opening.
Straponi might have been trapped. Straponi out to Tomczyk.
For 3.
Tomczyk.
Oh, it was
No
swatted.
good. Josh Davis.
For 3.
Deep
Deep
three
downtown.
by Zabrecki. Zabrecki no good. Graciano with the rebound. Beatty.
Watch the speed of Beatty here.
Beatty, very quick player. Inside Straponi. Easy layup for Dominic Straponi.
This is
The
really back
junior.
and forth.
Josh Davis. Tyler Zabrecki. Gets it to Josh Davis. To Tyler Zabrecki. Josh Davis.
Deep
He's
3.
not afraid to take that 3. And this one doesn't go in for him.
Dominic Straponi was up there right away.
Dominic Straponi, great rebounder off the bench for this Lake Central team. Chaponi. Goes to Graciano. Betty, very quick player, relentless on defense, and not a good pass right there. That one went a little bit out of reach for Justin Graciano. 48.2 seconds to play in this first quarter. Lake Central leads 16-12. Nick Anderson will check into the game for senior Connor Tomzik. As the five for Lake Central right now, Isaac Beatty, Nick Anderson, Justin Graciano, Dominic Chaponi,
Nick Anderson
and
has hit
Zach Dubos.
plenty of clutch threes.
Nick Anderson against Crown Point Wednesday night at the end of the half had a huge 4-point play.
Yeah.
Zabrecki, defended by Anderson, gets it to Javon Morris. Gets it to Tommy Mahoney. Mahoney, back to Javon Morris, to Josh Davis. Josh Davis gets it to Zabrecki. Javon Morris.
They're milking it. 17 seconds left.
And if I had to guess, they're going to try and keep the ball, try and get the last shot. Tommy Mahoney.
For three.
To Morris. Morris, no good. 5 seconds to play. Dubos gets it to Graciano. Graciano from deep. Oh, it's no good.
In and out.
And Graciano, that would have been a huge play to end the first quarter right there. After 1 quarter of play, it is Lake Central up 16-12 after 1.
Now, that was just in quarter. Munster definitely put on some hard defense. But Lake Central, they were up there getting those rebounds right away.
And we talked about in the pregame, it was very important for Lake Central to dominate the boards, and that is what they did in this first quarter. And if they can keep doing that, I don't think Munster's going to be able to climb their way back into this game. I mean, you're only down 4, but you cannot let them keep dominating the boards like they've done so far.
You think it's louder right now? It's only going to get louder from here. Oh, also, good luck to our dance team down in Nationals in Florida.
Yes, they are in Florida right now for Nationals.
Usually our halftime performance, but good luck to the ladies down there.
We wish them nothing but the best down there. Here we go, and Lake Central come out there. Cobbs, Jack Davis, Connor Tomzik, Justin Graciano, and Keon Sellers. The starting 5 for Lake Central. As for Munster, it'll be Javon Morris, Josh Davis, Tyler Zabrecki, Nick Fies, and Eric Urge.
Morris will bring it up.
Zabrecki gets it to Urge.
Oh, here's George.
Zabrecki to Morris. Morris finds Davis, puts up the shot over Hobbs, and Graciano unable to get the rebound, puts up a shot. That one is no good. Jack Davis with the rebound. Graciano.
Davis, a great player.
Hobbs
They got to watch him in that corner.
goes to Keon Sellers, to Justin Graciano. Hobbs to Jack Davis. Jack Davis, great three-point shooter. Justin Graciano for 2. No good. Sellers is fouled on the way up, and he will come to the line to shoot free throws. Keon Sellers, he will shoot 2 here. First one is up. No
Nothing.
good. And that is certainly a weakness of Keon Sellers' game, certainly his shooting and his free throw shooting. Keon Sellers, second one is up, and that one is no good.
In and out,
Zabrecki
nothing.
gets the rebound. Zabrecki going inside, puts up a 2. That one's no good. Hobbs gets the rebound. Hobbs, take it up. Graciano for 3. That one is good.
19-12, 6:45 left here in the second.
It's Zabrecki. Defended by Tomzik. Gets it to Josh Davis. Tyler Zabrecki. Eric Yurge. Tyler Zabrecki. Zabrecki. Trying to drive, and he stepped out.
Turnover.
Not what you wanted if you're Munster. Here we go. Hobbs gets it to Josh Davis. Back to Connor Tomzik. Josh Davis inside to Graciano. Graciano puts up a shot, and that one's so good. Sellers got Hannah, and they're going to call a foul on Keon Sellers. Looks like they're going to call an over-the-back foul on him. Tried a little bit too hard to get that rebound.
Here he goes.
Here we go, Davis. Defended by Hobbs. Gets it to Morris. Zabrecki going inside. Oh, what a pass. Morris for three. That one is good. And Munster makes it a 4-point game with 5:40 to go. Hobbs to Graciano. Back to Connor Tomzik. Connor Tomzik to Graciano. Inside to Keon Sellers. Keon Sellers missed the two. And Keon Sellers.
Davis three.
Davis for three. No good. Lake Central able to come up with a rebound. Keon Sellers.
Hobbs take it up.
Hobbs defended by Josh Davis. Hobbs gets it to Tomzik. Graciano, open look. No good. Lake Central able to get the rebound. Jack Davis for three. Jack Davis in and out. Graciano keeps it in, but it's going to go to Munster. Davis. Davis inside, and that one is good by Nick
Easy 2
Fives.
points. It'll be a Lake Central timeout here.
And Lake Central not able to take advantage of two open threes. And you certainly have to be a little bit frustrated if you're Lake Central. You had two good looks. You had potential to make it an 8-point game, and now it's a 2-point game. And if you're Munster, you cannot keep letting Lake Central get those open looks on you.
This 4:40 left, 19-17.
Well, the winner of this game will take on Hammond Morton tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Be sure to check that game out right back here on this YouTube channel. Nick Anderson, corner three.
Bang! Wow! 22-17 as Lake Central just goes wild.
Nick Anderson, very dangerous from beyond the arc. Great bench player for Lake Central. And Keon Sellers with the steal. Keon
You
Sellers.
already know.
Stop ball. Keon Sellers.
And that'll make Munster call the timeout. It'll be a full timeout too.
Keon Sellers able to redeem himself after that missed layup earlier. Really getting this place fired up now.
It may be the second quarter, but someone call the power company. Wow, it is electric. The W flag's being shown. Go Cubs, go!
As a White Sox fan, I am very discouraged by that flag.
How's that spring training going?
The White Sox are looking not that great this year, but trust the process.
I was thinking about it. They got a lot of good players coming in.
And it's a darn shame that Jake Berger tore his Achilles in spring training.
Yeah.
He was the White Sox first-round draft pick last year. Real shame. It was going to be exciting to see him come up to the minor league system and potentially come back after the All-Star break for the White Sox.
But unfortunately, it couldn't happen.
In the student section, I would prefer to see fly the arrow flag, but that's just me. Again, I said it on Wednesday, and I'm gonna say it again.
The arrow that points down. Yeah.
Yes.
We do have a Lake Central Indians flag. That's only we just put it out during football season.
And some of the students in the student section even have towels too for tonight.
Yeah, I think those are the sectional towels.
So here we go. Josh Davis will take it up. Just over 4 minutes to go. Lake Central up 24-17 in the sectional semifinal game. Josh Davis to Javon Morris. Javon Morris for 2. And no good. Graciano to Hobbs. Hobbs takes it up. Gets it to Nick Anderson. Nick Anderson to Keon Sellers. Sellers to Hobbs. Hobbs to Tomzik. Gets it to Hobbs. Nick Anderson. Gets it to Graciano.
For
Graciano, corner 3. No good. Sellers almost got the rebound. Davis to Mahoney. Mahoney
Maloney
is good
Dagger.
from downtown.
24-20 with 3:16 left in the second quarter.
Hobbs to Anderson. Tomzik to Nick Anderson. Justin Graciano. Wide open. Hobbs.
Bang!
Derek Hobbs from downtown makes it 27-20 Lake Central. Maloney almost couldn't control it. Nick Fies gets it to Tyler Zabrecki. Back to Maloney. Tyler Zabrecki going inside. Nick Anderson with the steal. Nick Anderson gets it to Keon Sellers. Keon Sellers, no good. Hobbs couldn't put it back in. And Lake Central able to get it back. Derek Hobbs with the steal, and this one is going to be a foul on Lake Central.
Yeah, that was a tough call. Coach Milosnik is not happy with that at all. He wants an explanation right now.
And Beatty will come into the game for Derek Hobbs. And Keon Sellers will also come out. Dominic Straponi will once again check in. We've seen how good he's been with rebounds tonight. Josh Davis going to Eric Urge, who's checked in. Urge going up against Nick Anderson. Javon Morris to Urge. Here we go, Josh Davis to Nick Fies. Back to Nick Maloney, or Tommy Maloney. Javon Morris. Morris Nick Anderson with the steal. And Nick Anderson playing it calmly. 1:40 to go here in this second quarter. Connor Tomzik. And a foul called on the Munster Mustangs. Here we go. Connor Tomzik will inbound it to Isaac B. B gets it to Straponi. Straponi.
Can't see it. I've been there. Oh.
Straponi. Connor Tomzik gets it to Graciano. Straponi for 2. No good. And Munster
Out of
could
bounds.
not hang
Wow.
on to the rebound.
He's trying to play it off, but there's no one near him.
And Josh Davis and Nick Fies looks like they had a bad miscommunication right there. Both of them were right under the basket. No one anywhere near them. And neither of them could grab the rebound. Straponi gets it to Connor Tomzik. Tomzik to Beatty.
1:09 left. 27-20.
Tomzik to Beatty.
Beatty's fast. You got to watch him. Oh, turnover.
And another turnover by him. That's his second of the night. Yurge, and he can't hang on to it.
Another turnover.
Greg Charles with the turnover.
Graciano was happy about that one.
51.8 to go. We've seen Lake Central.
Oh, Hobbs goes in for Beatty. 51.8.
Here we go. Hobbs take it up. Going to Nick Anderson inside to Graciano. Schiponi. He had Tomzik open. Decided not to pass there. Hobbs to Schiponi. Schiponi to Graciano. And Hobbs nearly turned over by Lake Central. Graciano to Tomzik. And Lake Central
24 seconds left.
20 seconds. Tomzik going to Hobbs. Schiponi. Schiponi gets it to Hobbs.
13.
Here we go. 10 seconds for Lake Central. See what they can do. Graciano. Deep three. No good. Schiponi able to get the rebound. Graciano gets the three off. No good.
Nothing.
And at halftime it is 27-20 Lake Central. We will be back after a short break, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Lake Central for the second half of Indians versus the Mustangs. Giovanni, what did we see that first quarter?
Well, Lake Central was able to dominate the boards as we said they had to do in the pregame to dominate this game, and right now they're up 27-20 going into the second half. And Munster, they have not been able to combat that. So let's see what happens here in this second half.
We got Hobbs, Sellers, Davis,
Graciano,
Tomsic. I had a blank, sorry for a second there.
and it's going to be Tyler Zabrecki, Josh Davis, Javon Morris, Nick Fies, and Tommy Maloney. Lake Central get the ball to start off. Connor Tomsic will inbound it to Derek Hobbs. Here we go for the start of the second half. Jack Davis going to Derek Hobbs. Back to Jack Davis. Graciano. Derek Hobbs. Jack Davis. Derek Hobbs. And Lake Central was really finding a rhythm from beyond the arc. And this second half, if they can continue to do that, Munster is not going to be able to combat that. Here we go, Graciano defended by Javon Morris. Connor Tomsic to Derek Hobbs. And another thing, Graciano, they have not been able to stop Graciano from getting those rebounds tonight.
You really can't. Like, first game of the year, he put up 27 or 22 points. Not sure what the. Oh, Sellers!
Sellers!
Right inside. Wow, what a drive. Oh, here comes Morris.
Josh Davis.
Oh, my bad.
Here we go. It's Tyler Zabrecki. Zabrecki, Maloney, Morris, defended by Keon Sellers. Morris gets it to Maloney. Zabrecki to Morris. Or excuse me,
Davis.
Josh Davis.
Oh!
Ooh.
Graciano will not let him have that open slot.
Five. Here goes Zabrecki. Defended by Connor Tomsic. Zabrecki inside, and a foul called on Lake Central. It's going to be on Connor Tomsic. And, excuse me, that was on Justin Graciano. And Tyler Zabrecki will come to the line to shoot two, the junior. Tyler Zabrecki. And him and the ref are having a little bit of a conversation.
They will do what they can. Oh, here we go. This one's just getting rowdy.
He was 2-2 earlier, and he makes the third one.
29-21 with 6:29 left in the third.
Tyler Zabrecki, second one is up, and he is 4 for 4 from the line tonight.
Impressive.
Derek Hobbs take it up for Lake Central. Hobbs to Jack Davis, to Connor Tomsic. Tomsic to Derek Hobbs. Hobbs, Tomsic, Graciano.
Thought about it.
Going inside, no good. Keon Sellers able to keep it in, and Derek Hobbs snags it.
What a pass play.
Connor Tomsic. To Jack Davis, Derek Hobbs. Keon Sellers. Connor Tomsic. Hobbs. Derek Hobbs to Jack Davis. Jack Davis for three. No good.
Oh.
And Jack Davis not too happy with himself after that shot.
I mean, he's been pretty consistent on the series after that one, so see that out of him. Just kind of a little upset him a little bit. Here's Josh Davis over to
Tyler Zabrecki.
with Morris.
Morris for two. No good. Maloney with the rebound. Morris puts one up, and it's good.
What a move. That was impressive.
And it makes it a 5-point game. Just under 3 minutes played here in this third quarter. Lake Central has the lead 29-24. Derek Hobbs gets it to Jack Davis. Jack Davis to Tomsic. Back to Justin Graciano. Graciano, oh, knocks his medal, and it's going to be a charging foul on Graciano. He's very puzzled by that call, and I am too. I do not think that was a charge at all. Graciano is a big dude. And Dominic Chapone will check into the game for him. Graciano is a big dude, very tough to defend. I think it was a result. I think the result was more of that than him pushing it off. Josh Davis to Zabrecki. Tyler Zabrecki. Tyler Zabrecki. And he's fouled by Thompson.
Oh, wow.
Thompson looks shocked by the call. That looked like a foul to me from here. And Tyler Zabrecki will come to the line. He is 4-4 tonight from the free throw line. He'll show 2 free throws. First one's up, and it is good.
Davis will come out.
And Zach Dubos will check in.
And it's good.
Here we go, Hobbs. Take it up. Gets it to Dubos. To Tomczyk. Chapone.
Gotta watch Chapone in that spot. He'll hit the threes.
Hobbs
whoa, spin
inside.
move. Wow.
Derek Hobbs.
31-26. 4:16 left in the third. For three. Dagger! Wow!
Nick Fies from downtown.
It is now a 2-point game.
Derek Hobbs.
Let's see if Lexington can extend their lead here.
Hobbs gets it to Zach Dubos. Dubos to counter Tomczyk. Tomczyk.
Can't see enough.
Goes to Hobbs. Hobbs. And
rolls it in.
For
Wow.
Lake Central. Josh Davis. Deep three
Wide
from
three.
Fies. And that one is no good. Keon Sellers able to get the board. Hobbs, two straight buckets for him in the last 2 possessions. And Nick Anderson gets ready to come into the game. Trying to get some 3-point shooting out there for Lake Central. Keon Sellers gets it to counter Tomczyk. Dubos. Tomczyk.
Oh!
Ooh, nice move. And this one nearly stolen. It's going to be a foul on Munster's Tommy Maloney. Played very aggressively to get that ball.
Hey, sectionals basketball. That's all I got to say.
Very aggressive. Keon Sellers inbounds it to Derek Hobbs. 33-29 with just under 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Very great game so far. Nick Anderson, not afraid to shoot that one. Size not too there. Chapone, no good. Sellers couldn't get the rebound. Sellers.
For
Nick
three.
Fies from downtown, no good. Derek Hobbs coming up hard. Nick Anderson is no good. And that one will stay with Lake Central. Chapone.
Munster didn't even try.
Sellers. Sellers, no good. And Sellers having a rough night so far. And let's see what they call. It's going to be a foul on Javon Morris.
Wow.
Or a double dribble on Javon Morris.
Oh, it's...
And Keon Sellers will check out of the game. Jack Davis will come back in.
The student start just gets louder and louder.
Keon Sellers look a little bit frustrated with himself coming back to the bench. Derek Hobbs. Gets it to Connor Tomczyk. Connor Tomczyk thought about shooting it. Nick Anderson Counter Tomzik. Hobbs. Jack Davis.
He wants that 3 that he missed earlier.
Well, we saw what Nick Anderson did against Crown Point. Made some very big shots for them. Tomzik to Schaponi. Jack Davis. Jack Davis to Tomzik. Tomzik going inside, and that one is no good. No foul.
Lozing. That was not unbelievable. Oh, he thought about that 3. He will hit that from that deep.
And it looks like Zach Dubos will get ready to check back into this game for Lake Central.
33-29 with 1:20 left in the third.
Tyler Zabrecki.
For 3.
Javon Morris.
Bang!
Morris from
Wow!
downtown.
It is now a 1-point game with 1:09 left in the third.
Jack Davis to Hobbs. Derek Hobbs to Connor Tomzik. Across the floor to Jack Davis. Nick Anderson.
Anderson for 3.
Open look.
Bang!
From
Wow!
downtown, Nick Anderson.
Sophomore's on fire. He's got the ice in his veins.
Big 3 right there by Nick Anderson.
Now they take a
40
4-point
seconds to
lead.
play. Javon Morris. Tyler Zabrecki.
Looks like they're trying to hold on to it here. Got to
Morris
set someone up for
again.
that 3 so they can make it down
Maloney to Javon Morris.
to 25 seconds left.
Javon Morris defended by Nick Anderson. Zabrecki gets it out to Josh Davis. Josh Davis, 15 seconds left in this third quarter.
Winding down to the third quarter.
Munster can make it a 1-possession game going into the fourth quarter.
5, 4, 3 for the
Davis,
3.
no good, and Tomzik could try and get a shot off. And this one's no
Just
good. And
missed
after
it.
3 quarters of play, Lake Central leads 36-32. What a game this has been.
Now, I'm seeing this. Lake Central they have to keep the defense they have now. Munster's got to put on a little more pressure on Lake Central's 3-point shooters, and right in the middle. You know, they're just driving up there and getting those points.
Yes, indeed.
Not something that they want happening.
We're in for a great finish, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to miss this. And the winner of this game, once again, they will face Hammond Morton tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Be sure to tune in for that game, as the sectional championship will be on the line for Lake Central, or here at Lake Central.
Wow. Relentless tonight.
Both
Wow.
these student sections very excited about this game, to say the least.
Yeah, this is it right here. Someone's season ends tonight. That's how these players see it as, especially the seniors.
And of course, these seniors playing their hearts out tonight.
That's why Tommy Maloney, is playing hard as he is.
Here we go, last 8 minutes. The starting 5 for Lake Central coming out to start this fourth quarter. Derek Hobbs, Jack Davis, Zach Dubos, Keon Sell, and the Lake Central student section, again, just relentless, and Justin Graciano in for Lake Central. And from Munster, it's Josh Davis, Tommy Maloney, Tyler Zabrecki, Nick Fies, and Javon Morris. So the starting 5 is out for both teams to start this fourth quarter. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 2 great games here tonight. It was a great finish to the Hammond Morton.
Oh.
And
Here comes the ball.
Zabrecki to Davis inside, and Morris couldn't hang on to the ball. Already 20 seconds in, and Munster already committed a turnover. Not the way you wanted to start the fourth quarter. Here we go, Hobbs.
Oh.
Graciano. Jack Davis.
For
Open
3!
look!
Bang!
Davis
Wow!
from downtown.
Oh, and they will go 30-second timeout here. Munster will.
And Munster, you're not even a minute into the fourth quarter, and you're already down 7.
Not good.
What do you do during this timeout? I think during this timeout, you just have to relax and say, listen, there's 7 minutes and 23 seconds left. You can't let this discourage you. And this Lake Central students, again, it's just going bonkers right now.
Wow.
What a three from Jack Davis for that timeout. And it's going to be Sellers, Hobbs, Graciano, Jack Davis, and Dubos in. It's going to be Josh Davis, Greg Charles, Tommy Maloney, Tyler Zabrecki, and Nick Fies coming into the game for Munster. So both teams stick with pretty much the same lineup, and Connor Tomczyk gets ready to come in. Davis to Zabrecki. Zabrecki passes to Morris.
Oh, here comes the defense. Heavy set.
Zabrecki. Lake Central playing aggressive on defense. Morris.
Oh, for
Davis
3.
for 3.
Air ball.
And Keon Sellers with the rebound. Not what we normally see from Josh Davis.
No.
Not at all. Keon Sellers. Graciano.
For 2.
Graciano.
Wow.
What a 2 from Graciano.
What a performance tonight by
Puts
him.
them up by 2, or by 9, with 6:30 to go in this
Davis.
fourth quarter.
Nothing.
No good, and a foul called on Lake Central. And Connor Tomczyk will come into the game for Zach Dubos. Josh Davis inbounds it to him, and he loses the ball, and they're going to call a foul on Lake Central. Looks like Lake Central had a pretty good chance of that fast break there. Here we go. Javon Morris will inbound it to Josh Davis. Josh Davis gets it to Zabrecki. Josh Davis to Zabrecki. Zabrecki to Maloney. Josh Davis. He's been cold from beyond the arc in this fourth quarter. 6 minutes to go. Davis.
Oh,
Zabrecki.
wow.
Zabrecki trying to find something.
Underneath.
Maloney.
Oh.
Almost lost the ball. Maloney gets the 2. Makes it a 7-point game.
Gross had it in his hands there and lost it again. Or not Gross. Sellers.
Hobbs to Tomczyk, and Tomczyk nearly turns it over, and it's going to be a foul on Tommy Maloney.
Not what we like to see here.
Hobbs. Graciano. Connor Tomczyk. Jack Davis had a big 3 earlier, and it's going to be a foul on
Wow.
Lake Central. And
Unsure. I didn't even see that one.
I have no idea what they called there.
Oh,
Graciano
wow.
and Malazny can't believe it.
If you're there, please go back and double tap your screen on the left side and please replay that right now.
I wish I could see a replay of that one.
Wow.
I really don't know what they call it. Graciano has to come out of the game.
Even Munster is confused a little bit.
Tyler Zabrecki gets it to Joshua Davis.
41-34 here. 5:15 left in the
Davis
quarter.
To Morris. Josh Davis
For 3.
Bang!
Good! Wow.
Josh Davis from downtown finally finding his stride.
It's a 4-point game
with
now.
5 minutes to go. Hobbs goes to Tomczyk. Tomczyk to Hobbs. Hobbs going inside. Hobbs, no good. And Sellers got the rebound. Sellers for 2.
Bang!
Sellers
Wow!
for 2. 43-37.
Yet
Lake
again, an
Central.
explosive player.
Oh,
For three. Air
No
ball.
good.
Right into the hands of Connor Tomsick.
Nick Fies. Can't believe he missed that one. 4:20 to go. 43-37 Lake Central.
Keon Sellers with the ball.
Hobbs. Jack Davis, and he almost turned it over. He gets into Jack Davis, and
Timeout.
smart call by Malaznik.
Wow.
Keep possession of the ball, and team still up by 6.
It'll be a 30-second timeout by Lake Central.
And Lake Central's just got to hold on to this lead with 4 minutes and 6 seconds to go. And once again, this game, they're fighting for a spot in the sectional championship game against Hammond Morton tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Hammond Morton has pulled off 2 upsets so far in this sectional bracket. One against Highland and a big one today against East Chicago.
CT brings it into Hobbs.
Hobbs. Tomzik. To Hobbs. Jack Davis. Derek Hobbs. Connor Tomzik. Connor Tomzik going inside. That one is no good.
Zabrecki thought he didn't know what to do from there. Now he's driving.
And Tomzik
Morris.
really got a turnover. And
Morris for
for 2.
39-43. 4-point game here. 3:33 left.
Justin Graciano gets ready to come back in the game.
He's got to be careful.
Keon Sellers, no good. Munster gets the rebound, 3:20 to go. Josh Davis going inside, and a foul on Lake Central.
Shoot 2.
And it's going to be Josh Davis coming to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Here we go, Davis.
Loudest it's ever been in here.
Good. Justin Graciano will check back in for Keon Sellers. It's a 1-possession game. Munster with the chance to make it a 2-point game. This one is up, and
Bang!
it is good.
Wow. Now it is a 2-point game.
Hobbs. Gets it to Jack Davis. Jack Davis to Connor Tomzik. Connor Tomzik had a good look at it.
2:59 left in the clock.
Tomzik to Dubos. Derek Hobbs.
For 2.
Hobbs for 2. No good.
The last 2 shots have just been not that what we like to see here.
And Munster with a chance to potentially take the lead. Morris fakes it. Morris, it's going to be Lake Central. Graciano is infuriated.
As I would be too.
That's a very loud manure chant from the Lake Central student section. And Graciano will come out.
Malaznik calls a full timeout. Munster's going wild.
2:40 to go. 2-point game. I gotta say, this sectional bracket
Munster
has
is in
not
the
had
bonus.
has not had a shortage of great games. I mean, we had the Lowell Munster game. We have this game right now. We had the Highland Morton game, and we had the Morton East Chicago game. Just great basketball being played by all these teams, and you couldn't ask for better games. Both these teams fighting for a spot in tomorrow's sectional championship game. Lake Central, I'm sure, would love to win this game on their home court, cut that net down. But at the same time, how sweet must it feel for Munster?
Electric! Someone call the power company!
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be Javon Morris coming to the line to shoot two. Here we go. Javon Morris is 5 of 5 tonight, and he makes the first one. Munster now in the 1+1 bonus.
This could tie it up.
Very crucial free throw right here, ladies and gentlemen. Ball is up.
It's in.
Good.
Tie game.
Hobbs.
43-43, 2:38 left in the fourth quarter, Lake Central. This is where it's all at, ladies and gentlemen.
Hobbs to Jack Davis. Jack Davis to Keon Sellers. Sellers to Hobbs. Jack Davis. Back to Tomzik. Tomzik to Jack Davis. Back to Schaponi. Schaponi to Hobbs. Hobbs. 2 minutes left in this game.
Oh.
Tied at 43. Keon Sellers to Dominic Schaponi. Goes for Tomzik. Tomzik. And it is almost in.
They'll go to the
Connor
line for
Tomzik.
two. A chance to get back the lead here.
Connor Tomzik has tried driving to the basket a few times. Hasn't made a single one. Has a chance to make up for it here. He'll have a chance at 2 free throws. After that shooting foul. First one's up. And
it's
it is
good. Lake Central needs a 1-point lead.
Now the pressure is on Munster. Jack Davis will come out. Zach Dubos will come into the game. Tomzik.
Bang!
Good.
Wow! 45-43. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter.
Josh Davis. Here we go. Josh Davis to Tyler Zabrecki. Javon Morris, defended by Sellers. Morris, no good. And Dubos gets the rebound. Gets it to Derek Hobbs.
1:30 left.
Let's see what Lake Central's strategy is here. Do you try and waste as much clock as possible, or do you try and go for more points and put even more pressure on Munster to score? Schaponi to Dubos.
Here comes the pressure.
To Hobbs. Hobbs for two. No good. Sellers almost put it back in, and Keon Sellers is fouled.
He will shoot two.
Keon Sellers' chance to make it a two-possession game with 1:07 left to play in this game. And a timeout taken by Munster.
As they should.
Maybe to discuss what they're going to do if they're down 3 or potentially down 4 with 1:07 to go.
Let's talk yesterday about Nick Anderson's 4-point play. That was amazing.
That was amazing. It was a great shot by him in that Crown Point game, right at the end of the second half. Again, tomorrow night, whoever wins this game
will take on
Hammond Morton
underdogs
at 7 p.m. Sounds like a great 30 for 30 story.
Yeah.
Hammond Morton.
Yeah, honestly. Had a pretty rough year.
They did. And you could tell it today that they're playing their hearts out, not only just to win, but for their coach.
Here we go. Central will shoot 2 now.
As his teammates trying to talk Keon Sellers up.
Keon Sellers, we don't know.
Keon Sellers went 0 for 2 from the free throw line earlier. He has a chance to make this a 3-point game. And here we go. First one's always the toughest one to make. If he can make this one.
And he hits it! Wow! As Lake Central sends other rebounds down court.
And Munster now gonna have to go for a 3. And potentially could be down 2 possessions after the second free throw.
Bang!
Hits it! Josh Davis. Here we go. Just over a minute to play.
Now a minute left in the game.
Davis. And that one is in.
Yeah, but the refs are going to talk it over.
And I think that one might have hit the top of the backboard.
It hit the top of the backboard. Hit the light strip electricity bar that they have back there that holds it on.
And they're going to say
good.
No good. He'll still come to the line to shoot 2. Chance to make it a 1-possession game. But that is huge. That is the difference between a 1-point game and a 2-point game. Josh Davis. He's been great from the free throw line tonight. First one up.
And it rolls in. 47-44, 57.6 left in the game.
Chance to make it a 2-point game. Here we go. Pressure is on. Good.
Timeout, Munster. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
Well, let's see if Munster possibly fouls.
Well, some cheerleaders getting the crowd hyped up. Never fail to do so. Oh, I got him. I heard Giovanni just goofing around. This is nerve-wracking.
It really is. I don't know how much more of these close, intense games I can take home.
I had commentated Jack Field at regionals for girls basketball, and unfortunately, Robert didn't make that last point. But those last 20 seconds of that game, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little shaky. So was Jack.
It almost feels like you're in the game.
Yeah, that was for regional championship.
And Isaiah Beatty will check into the game for Lake Central. Interesting move. He'll check in for Jack Davis, as the foul will be Sellers, Tomzik, Schaponi, and Hobbs, and Beatty. Beatty needs to get up the floor.
Timeout by Lake Central.
Second timeout by Lake Central. Excuse me.
Full timeout, 1 minute time. That was really close.
Exactly 47 seconds left in this game.
Wow, if you're tuning in for us tonight, please stay tuned.
And be sure to tune in tomorrow night for the sectional championship game. The nets will be cut down tomorrow. Will it be Lake Central or Munster, or will it be Hammond Morton? Let's see what Lake Central's strategy is for this possession. As they will come out of this timeout. Want to give a big thank you to our crew. Great group of people that come together to make a great product.
Yes, our crew. They have to thank them all out here. Without them, none of this would be possible. Also, Tyler Frider, if he's at home sick right now. Tyler, it's for you, man.
Thank you. Thank you for giving people like us opportunities like this to do what we love. Here we go, Hobbs.
Driving.
Hobbs gets it to Schiponi.
Beatty.
Schiponi thought about giving it to Tomczyk. Beatty has it taken away. Zabrecki. And it's in.
Tie
with
game.
30.4.
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
Derek Hobbs with a chance to win the game.
He's got to hold it.
And he'll likely keep it for the last
Timeout.
possession. Malazna calls a timeout. Great play by Munster. What a steal by Tyler Zabrecki. Isaiah B just lost control of that ball, and Munster was able to take perfect advantage of it.
Wow.
And let's see what starting five Lake Central sends out there for
So
this
far,
possession.
I see Sellers, Tomczyk. I believe that's Hobbs, Anderson, and Chiapponi.
Anderson, if he gets open,
Those clutch threes by Anderson.
let's see if he can really hit it when it counts here. Final 13 and a half seconds. It's come to this.
.3 seconds left in the game. 47-47 here in the fourth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is high school basketball. I mean, everyone's just yelling and screaming. And let's see, we got Sellers, Tomczyk, Hobbs, Chiapponi, and Anderson. Anderson will bring the ball in.
And let's see what Coach Dave Malaznik has drawn up for this play to potentially send them to the sectional championship. Hobbs. 10 seconds.
Hobbs got to move.
And looked like he almost fouled him. Or he did.
He did, yeah.
And they had a foul to give right there. So that will not send Lake Central to the free throw line.
No.
6.7 seconds.
6.7 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my.
Hobbs. Here
Lake
we go. Derek Hobbs, the sophomore. Nick Anderson for the win.
Hey! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Let's go! They stormed the court! They stormed the court! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Ladies and gentlemen, Lake Central has just scored a clutch three. Munster's confused. Oh my god! I've never seen anything like this.
Munster in distraught.
I've never seen anything like this. Ladies
What
and gentlemen,
a
wow.
game.
Wow. The buzzer beater, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that.
Wow.
Oh, they're gonna have such a hard time clearing that court.
Wow.
And, you know, credit to the Munster Red Devils. I mean, what can you do? I mean, you can't defend that any better. And Nick Anderson just drains it. Again, you can't defend that any better. Nick
Anderson with the buzz. I mean, sophomore pulling up on the court. Wow. That's something you don't see every day. That is Lake Central basketball at its fun. Look at him. This kid's getting hyped up. Now,
the entire team.
I think
just
he's
on
shed.
him.
Oh, tears are being shed by Munster. That is acceptable. Velocity's trying to get off the court as fast as they can. Wow.
And that's a very heartbreaking loss for them.
Ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
And what do you even say if you're Munster?
Police dog's on the court looking, barking, pretty excited too.
Trying to get them back in the stands.
Yeah, they got all the police out there.
And if I'm head coach Mike Hackett, I mean, you just gotta be proud of your guys for fighting the entire game and not giving up. And listen, that last play didn't go your way, but you gave it all you had on their home court, on Lake Central home court. It's a very tough win to get on their home court.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I'm Colin Tomaszewski.
I'm Giovanni Alcanzar.
And that's all we have for you today. We will see you tomorrow for sectional championships.